customers have asked for is a really low scale relative to what we typically make for hemp systems type of product that allows people to run 100 pounds, 200 pounds a day of input product. And so that's what we've had done here. We've used our in-house engineering, manufacturing methods to develop this solution end-to-end from biomass input to a refined distillate product coming out of the far end of the machine. Fully automated system, so we're pretty excited about that. It is difficult to scale up and down. It's, you'd like to think you can just go on the screen, a CAD screen, and scale things up and down in terms of scale factor, but everything's new. All the machine components are new, detailed designs, thermal calcs on the evaporation systems, chiller calcs on cooling systems. So it's challenging, but that's what we're here for.
So the industry was asking for it. What has been the response now?
It's been great. We have this system right here is actually going right down the street to a customer here in Las Vegas. We're really excited about that. The customer is here just a bit ago, super pumped on it, looking forward to implementing it into his manufacturing line. And so it's really going to offer a tremendous value for customers and businesses that are utilizing this type of machinery. When you look at the ROI from implementing this into a manufacturing line, especially if you're doing wholesale and sourcing that without your own internal manufacturing, the ROI is tremendous. I mean, if you do the calculations, this industry in particular has pretty good ROI. So,
what is the timeline in terms of installation, training, and then what does it look like when it comes to maintenance?
There's a couple phases of the projects typically, and one is building the machinery. So we have a fabrication and machine shop that we build the machinery in. That process can take usually around 12 to 16 weeks, 20 weeks or so, depending on the complexity of the project. When that piece of equipment goes to the customer site, we've tried to design the equipment to be able to be brought in, set the equipment in place. Our fabrication team goes out and connects the electrical and plumbing connections to the facility. And we've done I think a good job over time to make that a seamless process so we can install the equipment in a day or two. Training is a few days, possibly a week, depending on the level of skill of the operator. But we've pride ourselves in developing fully automated pieces of equipment that can be operated with a touch panel, HMI. It's very simple to operate the equipment relative to what's been available in the past. Yeah. So in terms of training, it's getting comfortable with the software interfaces and startup, shutdown, and whatnot, and the equipment, we like to say, runs itself. So very little touch interfaces of the machinery. We have quite a few different things in works right now in research and development, and one of the things that we're bringing to market right now is a near infrared sensor that can detect THC and CBD molecules, and we've been working on that for a few years now, and we have really good results, good data integrity, and a good sensor that we've been implementing into our systems. So we hope to bring that to market and actually implement in the field here this year. A real-time sensor to, number one, have a feedback loop with our machinery to control our machines. Okay. So that offers feedback in terms of operating conditions of our equipment, but also it is a tool that can be used for data. So I mean, as this equipment is proliferated in the field, even if it's not our equipment, having a sensor that can track THC and CBD real time is not only useful from a production and manufacturing standpoint, but also from a quality standpoint, interfacing with quality systems and kind of addressing that whole side of the market that, we're machine builders, but also that is a big piece of how customers interact with our equipment and how it can be leveraged in the field.
What do you think the role of AI is going to be in the industry?
Oh, that's a nice coin. I don't know. I don't know about the role of AI in the industry, to be honest with you. It's and that comes with data. And how we use it. I would say it's on the back end. It can support a lot of things in terms of software and databases and whatnot. I haven't given too much thought about it. I've talked about AI and a lot of other things though that not related to what we're doing, but yeah.
Okay. From a just general state of the industry perspective, how do you feel about cannabis these days?
I think it's maturing relative to the short lived time span of this industry over the past few years. It's maturing to a point where you have real businesses generating real profit that need machinery like this to support their business and provide them with a revenue source that is advantageous to their business. You know, what we saw in the past few years is we had customers come in, wanted to start a business, a processing business, see the hype of the green market here, and there's like money, dollar signs and whatnot, but a lot of those didn't work out too well. And what we see is there's a mature industry that's going to be here for a long period of time. There's real businesses and real players that are going to need quality equipment, that need quality solutions around this market, and we're here to support them. And so that's what I think I've seen over the past few years, and as it's continuing to be that trend is real knowledgeable people wanting to make a quality product and generate a real business and a real return off of it over a period of time. It's not 1 or 2 year thing. It's you got to be in it for kind of the long haul to be able to make this work in the next decade. So
okay. Well, hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for your time.